Welcome to my comic room, and this is the end of day 2 of the Baltimore Comic-Con, and I'm actually surprised because CGC already graded some books, and I turned over about 5 invoices for Onsite. 2 of those are already back. They're here in this container. I didn't want to see the grade, so I had a friend actually come down with me and make sure everything was correct. And I signed off that the books were given back to me. Now, I did purchase another book on top. I removed that, didn't look, but unfortunately when I started looking down, I saw the first one, which is a Submariner. I believe it was written on the paper that it was a 9.2. So I did see it, and it isn't. But let's pick that up. I'm going to close my eyes and bring it out and show you. And it still looks beautiful. I'm still happy with it. And it got a 9.0. Didn't realize this, but it actually has a date stamp in the back. And you want to know something? I like date stamps. So a 9.0, I'm happy with this. I can deal with a 9.0. And Submariner is one of those series that I have liked in the past and always thought about collecting it. And it's always in the thought about collection. So I don't know fully what I'm going to be doing with this, but it's a 9.0. And the other one, I'm about to find out right now. So let's take the slip off. And this is Supergirl. This should be a pedigree. It is. It did get that pedigree label. I had the slip for it. I didn't get it back on that. That's okay. Close my eyes real quick. I almost saw that. But an 8.0 on this. I believe that is not as high as what was written on the bag, but it is very, very pretty. It seems like the pedigree label has a little bit of a shine to it. It is the first appearance of Starfire, and it's also the last 15-cent issue. So this was an end of an era. Now, these were all books that were given to me, and I just thought that it would be neat to get these graded. It would be neat to get these done on site. Could have I went the slower route? Yes, I could, but I'm not displeased with what I'm getting. This other one right here was in a CBCS slab, and it was a book that I purchased at a New York convention when CBCS was first starting. And I wanted to give them a try. And I saw this book, and the main reason I bought it, well, it's a beautiful cover. But it also had a date stamp right on the spine, which just to me was, I don't know, magical. And it is, I believe, the same exact grade that I sent it in with, as a 7.5. And I'll be honest with you, I can accept that as well for the 3rd appearance of the Sea Devils. I do have 3 more, if I'm not mistaken. The 2 that I'm really curious about are the Justice League of Americas I turned in. So, and for the life of me, the last one. Hopefully the last one I show is a Flash Gordon #1. But let's go. What are we going to have here? And it is the Flash Gordon. This one looked really, really nice. And I do believe it's going to hit over a 9.0. But unfortunately, when I looked at it, I only really checked that front cover. When I grade stuff and I want a really high grade, I will take it out, count the pages, look it over, check the back cover, which used to be a mistake of mine when I started looking at books to send to CGC to get graded. So, with this book in mind, and I would have been loving a 9.8, but I'm still in love with a 9.6. This will be the best graded book out of this bunch. The other 2, the Justice League American 9, the Justice League American #10, they are, I'm going to say, between a 7 and an 8. I'll be lucky if any one of them get an 8.5, but they're beautiful covers. I mean, just simply amazing. Let's reach in. And by the way, the reason I'm doing this right now is because I got to get some of these into the car because I realize I got to check out. Checkout's at 11, and I don't want to do this at 11 in the morning. So this one right here. So between the 9 and the 10, I like the 9 cover better, and that's what's here. The 10 has a grease pen on it, so technically a date stamp. And this one right here, I can definitely get behind. I got an 8.0 of Justice League of America, #9. And we got 1 more to go. And then tomorrow will be my Signature Series books. And those four, at least four in particular, I want 9/8. I'm going for all 9/8, and we'll see what happens. But let's take a look at this right here. I'm like holding the wrong side up, so I'm glad I saw the back there, seeing what I couldn't see. No, yeah, you got the back. And once again, very happy with whatever it is. I mean, it can be a 0.5 and I'll be ecstatic, but all right, I got a 6.0 and I can deal with that. It's a nice, vibrant yellow cover. It looks sweet, but I guess some of these color breaking creases on a yellow cover kind of hurt a little too much. And I'm sorry, I thought it was a grease pen. It is just a regular pen. But anyway, those were the 6 that I had turned over. Oh, wait a second. There should be one more. One more, because I realized I also turned over a Modern Age, and that's in there. That just came out Wednesday. So honestly, this one, I am expecting a 9/8. It is Catwoman, number 80. And who doesn't love pumpkin spice? Me. But it is that pumpkin spice cover that I am trying to look without looking at the grade. So this is the cover. Let's cover the back. Let's not look. Like I said, I think this is going to be a 9/8, and it's a 9/8. Anyway, I do understand that this is a long video, so I will basically have this on Instagram. But hello, YouTube. I want to thank you for watching, and if you liked what I have, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I want to keep doing this, and I'm going to keep doing this. I want to have fun, but I want you to get something out of it, and I'm hoping to be entertaining for that reason. I don't go to as many conventions as I used to, and I know there's a lot of dealers out there that do, and they have their own YouTube channels. I am not a dealer. I am a hobbyist. I enjoy this hobby. I have had the pleasure of dealing with a lot of dealers. I have had the pleasure of dealing with a lot of facilitators, and I've had the pleasure of going to a great many comic book conventions throughout the years. So hopefully you enjoy grading comic books. Hopefully you like CGC. And I know there's the other alternatives out there. Some are not as good as they used to be. And let's face it, some are brand new. Thanks for watching. Collect what you love. And most importantly, be kind.